Alrighty, good evening ladies and gentlemen, how are we? I hope we have all had a good day and are having a great evening. I am very glad to hear that, Hennas. I'm doing well, thank you. I had what for me is a fairly productive day, so that's always nice. Hiya, Chris. It is good to see you both. So how do we like the new bit of the overlay there with over here with the where is it? Oh, there. Okay, over there with the card bit. Hello there. Excellent. So if I do this, you'll see the fakery that I've had to use to get that working. It is a window capture plus a static image of part of my playmat, but and yes, for anyone wondering about the all the marks on my hand, well, you saw the creature responsible for that on my countdown screen. She was thoroughly unhappy with the food that I gave her for dinner, and she let me know about it. So, yeah. Now my hand is a very itchy little mess of claws and scratches. Claw marks and scratches and bites. So, yes, that's fun. At least she's tiny, so she can't hurt me that much. If it was my big boy, well, my hand would be shredded. So what have we all been up to today? Anything fun, interesting, weird? None of the above? Ooh, that's exciting. Are you working on any particular style or just slapping paint on a canvas? Or oh, miniatures. Very, very nice. I love miniatures. For many years I painted Warhammer miniatures. When I get my Discord up and running, you will, well, if you would, please definitely post some pictures. I would love to see them. Alright, so just going to be a bit of a shorter stream tonight. Hey, nothing wrong with vibing. Just sitting back, chilling. Well, back in the olden days, I used to have a fair bit of disposable income to my name. And funnily enough, Warhammer wasn't as expensive in the 90s when the miniatures were made of metal as they are now, being just mass-produced plastic. Like say, I was always a fan of the Chaos armies in Warhammer. All the spikes and tentacles and that sort of stuff. I just Look, I was a goth and an edgelord in my teens and 20s, okay? That's my excuse and I'm sticking to it. But back in ye olden days, a box of 10 metal Chaos Warriors cost about $40 dues. Whereas, yeah, now, what, like 5 of them is about 100? Which is just ridiculous. But yeah, so a bit of a shorter stream tonight. I'm with these packs. I am going to skip over the commons since we have talked about those before, and unless it's something particularly interesting, I'll probably skip over most of the uncommons as well. Because I mean, let's face it, the mythics and rares are really the only really interesting cards in these packs. So. Well, without further ado, at the end of this I have 2 rather special little things to open as well. So we have 6 regular boosters and a couple of other nice little things. So, well, let's get into this. A little bit of pack opening ASMR. I do love that noise. Just that little rip at the top. Okay, so first things first, we have just a these double side. What do they call them? Modular face double cards or some nonsense now. But yeah, these things I found out are, instead of having to constantly flip your card over depending on side, you can just use one of these to represent it. Just write the names on it and then pull out the real card whenever you use it. So that's handy. Alright, so for our land, and I will show these off because I do love the artwork on them. They are, as always, gorgeous. Although if we do get any by He Who Shall Not Be Named, I will be scrunching them because, well, I don't support rapists. Simple fact there. Alright, so our rare in this pack is a land. It is called Crawling Barrens. Now, let me just pull that up on the feed here so you can see it better. Nope, don't do that, cards. Just sit there and stay. Yes, I did just tell a handful of cards to stay, so I apologise for that. Let's see if this works now. Hey, it did work. Excellent. I'm very happy about that. So what does this do? It's a land. You can tap it for a colorless mana, or you can pay 4 generic and put 2+1/+1 counters on it, and you may have it become an elemental 0/0 elemental creature until the end of turn. I like this. I mean, it doesn't go in any of my decks because, as anyone who's played against me knows, I play jank. I build... It really is. Oh, could you imagine pumping like 1,000,000 mana into this thing, turning it into an elemental, and then flinging it at someone? Just fling. It's like, here, have this giant mountain creature, well, land creature, thrown directly at your face. But yeah, my style of deck building is I come up with a stupid idea and then build a deck to fit it. So this is unfortunately too good for my style of deck building. But in the right deck, this is... it. Well, yeah, you both agree there? Yeah, it definitely seems like a very powerful card in the right setting. I mean, in Commander, this could absolutely go nuts, but what about in... like, do any of you play Standard, or... I don't know, Modern? Is it good in those formats? So I don't play any of them myself. I only play Commander because honestly, it is the only format that lets me build whatever dumb idea comes into my head. So just... Alright, well, we got nothing in the uncommons and commons that we haven't spoken about on stream before, so I'm just going to put those away here, where you probably won't see them because they'll be under the image. And, well, let's move on to the next pack, shall we? Okay, so it's sort of like, it's just an extra thing you can have there that can help you out in a pinch when you... just like when you have an opening for an attack, or if you need a body. And mana sink, right. Yeah, no, I suppose you don't really want to be... if you're not playing a blue control deck of some form, I suppose you don't really want to have mana open before it comes back to your turn, so having this to just sink any you didn't use into... yeah, I can see... Now, would you run a 4 of, though? Like, would you run a playset on Arena, or just 1 or 2? That makes sense, yeah, because I mean you wouldn't want 4 generic mana in your land base in a what is Arena? It's like is it a 40 card format or a 60 card format these days? It's been so long since I've played anything other than Draft and Commander, so I don't know. Let's get this ready here. A little bit. Oh, thank you very much, Rave. I'm literally blushing right now. That... oh, thank you. I don't know how to respond to compliments. Yeah. I am blushing and I am speechless. Oh, thank you. I will... I did, Aiden. I did. And it's good to see you, by the way, Aiden. Rave, I am very glad you're here too. I'm going to attempt to bypass my current awkwardness with a bit of pack opening ASMR. right. Well, hopefully, Rave, I will be doing a lot more regular streaming this month, as I do make the push towards affiliate. So I just have to work out what I'm doing. Like, I'm definitely going to play a game of some kind, hopefully get some of you into a game of Commander online, perhaps. But we shall see. Alright, so for this second pack, we have... I like these, the copy token. It's handy to have these things. 6 a.m? Good look, Rave, what are you doing awake? 6 a.m. is an ungodly hour that no one should be awake at, my lord. Alright, so for our land, we have a very pretty forest. Ooh, and we have a foil. Check this. This is the creepiest cat that I've ever seen. I mean, look, I automatically love it because it is a cat, but it is very creepy. It is a Skyclave Shadow Cat. Let's see if I can get that on up on the I will be the first to tell you there is absolutely nothing wrong with getting old or going to sleep. Sleep is excellent. And as for being old, well, it is 75 days until my 42nd birthday. So, hooray for getting old. Oh, and okay, speaking of cats, we have one of the most adorable cat image cards that exists in this set. Now, the last time I did a stream and did some pack openings, we got the alternate art version of this card, which has adult cats on it. This one has baby cats, and I absolutely love it to death. Have a look at this. Felidar Retreat. It is adorable and awesome. You know, you're probably right about Shadowcat there. It is a good little sacrifice outlet. I will. You know what? I'm going to examine that, see how well it works. So yes, I got the alternate art version of this, and you know, the alternate art version has adult cats on it, whereas this one has just these most adorable kitties. They're so cute. I mean, look at the one in the background. There's two in the background there. One of them's pouncing. How can you not love a pouncing kitten? Exactly. Even if the card itself was rubbish, the fact that it has cats on it makes it awesome immediately. So, you know, I love everything about this. I love the curious kitten at the front. I love the pouncing kitten. I love the one that's just sitting back going, yep, whatever. And I love Mum up on the rock at the back there, just keeping an eye out. Oh yeah, this card is so good. 3 and a white for an enchantment. It has landfall, so whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, you either create a 2/2 cat beast creature, or put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control, and those creatures gain vigilance. What is not to love about that? Like, if it didn't have that second clause at all, I wouldn't care. The fact that it creates kitties, just this is the best card in the set as far as I'm concerned. I don't care people talking about, oh no, Omnath, Locus of does everything at once, or Nissa this, or Beastie thing that. It's this card. This is the best card in the set. It's just so damn cute. I love it. And yeah, so I am that straight away. This is immediately going into my cats deck, because I have a commander deck that is all it's cat creatures and things that create cats. I put Scute Swarm as second under this card. Scute Swarm is very good, but this is better. And the reason this is better is because it makes kittens. And it has kittens on the art. Alright, pack number 3. Oh. Oh wow. I had not thought of that, Aiden. That is a really good idea. Recently, I've been mutating Cub Warden onto Sky Kitty. You know, the 1/1 flying kitty for it's 1 white blue, and for 2 white blue it makes a 1/1 flying bird kitten. Actually, you know what? I'll just show you the token. Leave that there. Speaking about kittens, before I get any further, so this is my cats deck. It is called Corona the Crazy Cat Lady, because Corona False God is the commander. It is a 5-color cats deck. These are the sleeves that I use for it. I could not find anything more appropriate than these for an adorable kittens deck. And these are also hollow, shiny. Its official name is Valentine Cat, because these were released on Valentine's Day, and I don't know if the camera is going to pick it up, but the rainbow and the hearts are hollow foil, and it's just adorable. But I also wanted to show off while I can, because I don't know if I'll get any in these packs, but this is the cat token from this set, and it is just gorgeous. It has pouches and a necklace. It's wearing a little belt. I absolutely love this token. These are the ones that Felidar Retreat there makes. That's big kitties. Very big kitties. Cranky ones at that. But there was something else I wanted to show. Where are they? Oh, yes, here we are. I was just talking about Sky Kitty. Well, these are the catbird tokens that it makes. Is that not the most adorable little thing? Look how happy it is. The little claws and the toe beans and just... I absolutely 100% love every single thing about this token. It is just the most gorgeous, adorable little thing. You know, like most of the cat tokens are really cute, but that one is just... that is the absolute best one out of all of them. Although I do have to give special mention to this one, which I picked this up at the Magic Grand Prix in Melbourne back in 2018. It's a lenticular token from the Cardboard Crack comic, and now I don't know how well, if at all, this will show off on stream, but let's see if it works here. It is a kitten in a pile of magic cards, flinging the cards around. And this is very near and dear to my heart because my cat Jazz, who you may have seen on the on my lead-in screen, my welcome screen, also flings magic cards all over the place. And Rave, just for you, I think it was late last year. Wizards of the Coast does these really awful things called secret lairs. They're a set of 5 cards that you can only buy from the US for one day, and then they're gone permanently. And from the start, I hated the very concept until I saw one of the first ones that they were releasing was called Oh My God Kitties. And it was 5 cat cards with redone art that is all adorable and gorgeous, and I just want to show you the tokens that came with those because they are just they're so cute. This one is from the, I guess, ladies and gents, are we allowed to say that Amonkhet was basically Ancient Egypt, the rip-off set? Because it kind of was, but yeah, this is the cat token, that a card from the Ancient Egypt set. It's a, I believe it's a Sphinx cat because it doesn't have any visible fur really, and it's playing with one of those. It's playing with a scarab. And then there is this one. The Fierce Pouncing Kitten. And I love this card to death. It's such a mad little kitten. It's so angry. But yeah, while I was talking about cats, I just wanted to show off some of the adorableness from this deck. Fun fact, using this card in a game recently made my real cat Jazz turn into a board wipe. Because I had about 10 cats of various types out on the field, and I used this to put counters on them. And to represent counters, I used these little dice. And Jazz saw these dice and immediately went, "Ooh, playtime!" So she climbed up onto the table, sat right here, and proceeded to smack my cards and the dice clean off the table. just gone. So I ended up having to pick up about 20-30 cards from all around my desk. There are still several dice missing. I don't know where they are. Probably under my bed. But yeah, I don't know. They're gone. Okay, so we did get in that last pack, the one that this Felidar Retreat was in, we did get an alternate art cat card, which I'll just show off briefly, because we did get one of these in the last pack openings as well, and it is the Prowling Felidar. Now, this is another one of those cards where I don't like the alternate art as much as I like the original, because, I mean, look, this is fine. It's a big kitty going for a walk. But let me bring up the original art on the little overlay thing there. Look at him! Look how happy he is with that lizard's leg in its mouth. He's a very, very proud hunter running home with his catch. And having two very proud little hunters in the house, I can say that is exactly how they run when they've caught something that they're proud of. And yeah, oh yeah, it's a good little card, but even more than that, the art is just so damn cute. I love that art. Yeah. Yeah, it's just such a happy, proud little hunting kitty. So, alright, so moving on to this next pack. So yeah, core warrior token, blah blah blah, boring. We have a swamp for our land. And oh, this is disappointing. We opened one of these last time. This is one of the double-sided lands. It is a Clearwater Pathway, which is a land that taps for blue mana, or it can be used as a Murkwater Pathway that taps for black mana. So when we were last opening packs, we ended up with a regular version of this and a foil of the full art. So like, I like these things. They're good. They're fantastic mana fixing. Well, yeah, Rave, because you can see with these type of cards, you can use them as one or the other side. So, say I'm playing a deck that has blue and black cards in it, and all of the land I've drawn so far has been black mana producing land. And then I get this one, and I can choose to either put it into play to generate black mana, or put it into play to generate blue mana. So each side of the card is equally useful. But yes, so I am just a tiny bit disappointed that we got one of the ones that we already have, that I already have two of. One of the ones that I don't have would have been nice, but it is still a good card. I am not complaining about getting it. Just have a quick look here to see if there's... Oh, that's creepy. Look away now if you hate giant insects. Because this is just gross. That's really gross, and I hate it. I absolutely hate it. It's disgusting. Nope, there does not seem to be... No, there is nothing interesting in the rest of those cards. Yeah, hopefully only in the outback where normal people don't go. Because, I mean, Lord, who knows what kinds of horrific monsters are in the Aussie outback. Alright, moving on to pack number 4. Oh, there's one we have here that you might like, Rave. It's a it's a medium-sized beetle, but then they only come out around Christmas time, which is why we call them Christmas beetles, and they are a very shiny, reflective gold color, and they're also incredibly stupid because they will fly into your house and then just proceed to constantly bounce off every wall that they get near. And they make fantastic entertainment for cats. Like, absolutely fantastic entertainment. Alright, so in this pack we have another one of these double face replacement things. It's fine. Okay, now personally, I think they have a bit of cheek calling this a mountain. That's not a mountain. That's some busted rocks in the sky. That's what that is. That's some busted floating rocks. That is not a mountain. I've seen mountains. I've climbed mountains. That's not a mountain. That's more like Vote 1 Giant Asteroid 2020. That's what that is. I mean, look at it. That's what it is. It's literally Giant Rock Kill Us 2020. Yay. Alright. Our rare for this pack is absolutely what someone in an early 2000s Norwegian death metal band would call themselves. It is the Null Priest of Oblivion. I'm not jinxing it, Hennas. I'm literally saying Giant Asteroid 2020, please. Vote 1 Cthulhu. Why vote for the lesser evils? You tell me that card art is not the art of, an early 2000s death metal album cover. Tell me I'm wrong. Go on. I mean, honestly, it's not a bad card. Vampire Cleric is two very relevant creature types. 1 and a black is a good casting cost for a 2/1 creature. Even if it only had Menace and Lifelink, 2 mana for a 2/1 with those 2 keyword abilities is very good. The fact that it has Kicker for 3 and a black, and if you pay that cost, you return a creature from your graveyard to the battlefield, that's a very powerful ability. So this card is good both early game, when you want to get in for some damage, because Tim Burton's Beauty and the Beast. And you know that giant beast creature in the back is going to be voiced by Johnny Depp. And that is 100% Helena Bonham Carter in front there. But yeah, overall, this is a good card. It should be worth more than 20 cents. Even if, yeah, it is, like... I mean, that art, it just screams early 2000s fake goth fantasy nonsense. It really does. Like, I fully expect... Who is the artist in this? Voight or something? I can't read that at all on either screen. Well, I fully expect that this artist has, like, the poofy black emo hair that completely covers their eyes, probably a spiked collar, and definitely has a t-shirt that says Raw XD on it. I guarantee that. I guarantee it. Speaking of early 2000s emo nonsense, that's an emo band name and album cover if ever I've seen one. It is an accurate description, Hannah's, of probably half the people I knew back then. Maybe even more than half, actually. Alright, so nothing else interesting in that pack, so we'll just put that over there. And move on to pack number 5. I do love the sound of card packs ripping open. Alright, let's see what we have here. Literal advertising inside the card packs. Why? I'm already buying the card packs. I don't need you to advertise the game to me. It's... Hey, it's good it's... My insomnia probably wouldn't be as bad if I could find, like, just a 10-hour ASMR stream of someone just ripping open card packs. I could sleep to that. Alright, so our land card for this pack is a, to borrow a word from Henna's, a suspiciously mountainous looking plains. Like, straight up, those are more of a mountain than the red sky rocks were. Straight up. Alright. So we have a foil in this pack. It's not a good card, but the art is pretty. It is a synchronized spellcraft. It's really not a good card. Hey, whatever works for you. Weeb, if it's weeb things that were... wait. By weeb things, you don't mean hentai tentacle porn audio, do you? Okay, good. Then I'm not going to judge you whatsoever. Because, if you'd said yes, then... judgment intensifies. But hey, no, I'm no judgment here. I am all for like whatever helps you sleep. Yeah, as long as it works for you, that's all that matters. Yeah. Even if that is some 32-year-old Japanese woman squeaking like a mouse stuck on super glue. Jesus, Aiden, I wouldn't know where to start to kink shame you, man. It's just too much. Alright, so... so sorry. I tried to speak and laugh at the same time and ended up attempting to choke myself to death. So, in this pack, as well as the foil, we have a mythic rare. And it is a very, very good card. Very good one. In fact, it's probably one of the most... Other than Omnath, Locus of fucking I'll just win the game already, you bastard. Outside of that, this is probably one of the most broken cards from the set. It is Lithiform Engine. Bring that up on the card thing here. Scooty's not a mythic pixel. I still have one of those Scooties set aside for you as well, by the way. So yes, the Lithiform engine is... It slices, it dices, it does your taxes, it walks the dog. It listens to your wife talk about her day. It cleans the car. It does everything. It's broken as shit. Really is. 2 generic tap to copy an activated or triggered ability you control. That by itself, and this is for 4 mana, that by itself is already excellent. Then 3 and tap, copy an instant or sorcery spell you control. Those 2 together, okay, now broken. Absolutely broken. But it doesn't stop there. Yeah. Or, and here's one for the older people. As Tim the Demtel Man would say, but wait, there's more. 4 and tap, copy target permanent spell you control. So that's anything. That's any non-legendary creature, non-legendary enchantment, non-legendary artifact, non-legendary... Well, I was about to say non-legendary planeswalker, but there's no such thing as a non-legendary planeswalker. But, yeah, basically any creature, enchantment, artifact, boom, copy for 4 mana. That's ridiculous. This thing's broken as hell, and I love it, but I also hate it. Anything else good in this? No other particularly good cards, but Teeter Peak Ambusher. Try saying that 5 times fast. It's ridiculous. There are some very, very silly names in this set. Just very silly. Alright, so one of the surprises is about to be revealed. They did! Rings of Brighthearth, Strionic Resonator, and Clone. Actually, no, what's the, Phyrexian Metamorph. better than Phyrexian Metamorph, because not only can it copy a creature or an artifact, it can also copy an enchantment. So repeatable, better than Phyrexian Metamorph on the same card as Strionic Resonator and Rings of Brighthearth. It's just nuts. So the 6th regular pack, the final one of these. Oh, that is the Planeswalker Nihiri. Yes, she is adorable, and Wizards really screwed her over in the story, and basically turned her into Space Hitler. Which was very, very rude of them. Alright, so we have just another one of these double-sided, double-faced things. Oh, yeah, Wizards of the Coast in the story really, really did Nihiri dirty. And not just in the story for this set, but 2 previous blocks as well. They really did her dirty and undeservedly turned her into Space Hitler. For no good reason. Alright, so we have a land, and now this mountain is honest. That's a mountain. That's an actual mountain. That's not just a bloody rock floating in space. So, at least one of the art on these cards is honest. Alright, we have a foil in this pack. It is a Canopy Baloth. Not a great card. It's a 4/3 beast for 4 mana with a very generic landfall ability. But the foil's cute. Oh no. It's just, Wizards of the Coast does not write good stories. No, their stories are cliched and horrible and hackneyed, and they're just awful. They make a fun game, but they can't write story for shit. They're always just awful. Alright, so our rare in this pack is unfortunately another double that we got last time, and it's okay. It's not great. It is a Coral Helm Chronicler. Exactly, Rave. Exactly. So, yeah, this is a Merfolk Wizard that it does a couple of things. Neither of them are particularly good at all. That's why this card is currently selling for 8 cents. Because it's rubbish. And everyone knows it. Okay. Having been through that, now we got 1... I'll say 2, 3. Yep. I mean, all up, out of this, just in the rares, we got 5 good cards. So, I'm not going to complain about this too much at all, really. It's... Exactly. And you can never go wrong with cats. Cats are always good. So, yeah, look. 5 good cards from 6 packs. I'm very happy with that. So, let's put those aside. So this here is a ridiculously expensive pack of Magic cards. Those other packs I opened, they cost $7 Australian each. This one, 40 Australian dollars. Because now supposedly every card in this pack, no, sorry, I didn't speak properly. 40 $40 dues. But yeah, I bought this because I wanted something special to open on stream. But yeah, supposedly every card in this pack is either foil, alternate full art, and there is a chance of some very expensive expedition cards in here. The expeditions are, a lot of them are really high value, very sought after reprints with really nice art. It's way too much to spend on a pack, but I thought, well, let's open something exciting on stream. And then you showed up, Rave, so like you said, it's destiny. You were here for the stream when I, for the first and last time, bought a collector booster. Fun thing, I got these in an EB Games, these packs, which in America that'd be GameStop. I don't know what it is in the UK. And the guy working there had to open a new box of cards to get me those regular packs. And so he also threw in for me the box topper that was in the box. So you're supposed to only get these, inside the box when you buy a box. But he was just like, oh, do you want this? I'm like, yes, please. And so, yeah, he just gave this to me. So there is a chance of a card worth up to $100 or as little as $7 in this pack. So I am absolutely not going to complain about a free box topper. But we shall save that till last. So this is kind of exciting. I have never opened like something so stupidly overpriced. Huh, well that wasn't... It just tore open. It definitely didn't give that nice packaging rip like the other ones do. So I'm a little disappointed there, but well, let's go through this and see what's in here, because I genuinely don't know. Okay, so we have a foil version of the insect token, which is... That's really, like, apologies for everyone who doesn't like insects, but that's really pretty with the greens and purples and the shiny reflective stuff. That's really pretty. Let's move into the cards. Okay, the first one is foil common rubbish. The second one is foil common rubbish. The third one is foil common rubbish. The fourth one is, you guessed it, foil common rubbish. Then we have more foil common rubbish. And okay, we have some uncommons now. Let's see, what is this? Okay, this is not a particularly good card, but it is an uncommon. It's foil. It's very pretty. Let's see if I can... get the foiling to show off there. So yeah, not a great card, but pretty. Okay, that's foil uncommon rubbish. Ooh, then we have a foil forest. This is pretty. This is really, really pretty. Like, I don't know how well it shows up on stream, but looking at the card in person, the foiling gives it like depth. Makes it actually look like 3D, that it's deep. That's really nice. So far, that is my favourite card out of this pack. Alright. Next up, we have a full art, well, an extended art of a Skyclave apparition. Now, I don't know that this card is any good, and I definitely don't think that it is value in this pack. And there we go. So yeah, what is this? It's a core spirit for 1 white. It's 2/2. What does it do? When it enters the battlefield, exile up to 1 target non-land, non-token permanent you don't control with CMC 4 or less. When it leaves the battlefield, the exiled card's owner creates an XX blue illusion creature where X is the CMC of the converted card. Of the exiled card. I don't think that's very good. I mean, it's removal on a body, but I mean, the art's nice. The art is definitely very nice, but I don't know that the card itself is any good. Oh yeah, the art it's really nice art. I don't think it's any good as a card. But time will tell, I imagine. Okay, then we have a foil regular rare, which is a Master of the Winds, which is a Sphinx. Not just a Sphinx, it is a Sphinx Wizard. Master of Winds. Master of Winds sounds like a... it sounds like one of those 1970s schlocky kung fu movies where the main character is the master of like drunken fart style or something. Aha, here's the Master of Winds. Maybe that's just me, but that's what it sounds like. Alright, so next up we have an alternate art of the Skyclave squid. They call these showcases, I believe. Again, not a good card. Nice art, like the pastels and stuff are nice, but not a good card. Then we have another alternate art of the Prowling Felidar. That's the one we got earlier, where I showed the happy hunter boy on the regular art, which is just much better. However, though, this is very pretty, and I'm quite happy about this. It is one of the double-sided lands that has a land on each side, but it is a full art. So full art borderless, so the art occupies pretty much the entire card. And this is just gorgeous. Look at this. Riverglide Pathway. That is just so damn pretty. Like, damn, I love that. It's just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And, oh, if only this one was foil. Sadly, this one is non-foil. I do have a foil full art Demir land, but yeah, this one is non-foil, unfortunately. But and then on the other side, was that a lava glide? Let's see here. All right, how do I? Oh, right, this button. There we go. Okay. And that's the other side. And not as pretty as the other one, but that is still very pretty. Like, it is beautifully done. And it's one that I don't have yet, so I'm very happy about that. Alright, well, we have 2 cards left here. One is a foil showcase common. It is a Canopy Baloth. Not a great card, but the art's nice. And, ooh, hello. Hello there indeed. The last card is very, very nice. I like this a lot. It is a foil extended art mythic of Drana, the Last Blood Chief. See if I can pull this up here. There we go. So yeah, that's the art of it, and I'll see if I can get the foil to show off, because the purples and reds just pop. That is really, really pretty. Holy heck. So what does this do? 3 and 2 black for a legendary vampire cleric. A 4/4 flying. Whenever Drana the Last Blood Chief attacks, defending player chooses a non-legendary creature card in your graveyard. You return that card to the battlefield with a +1/+1 counter on it. The creature is a vampire in addition to its other types. Oh, that's cool. So not only is that a gorgeous card, it is also a really good one. That is really good. Where are my sleeves? I'm gonna put that directly into a sleeve to protect that. Okay, well, honestly, I think between that and the pathway, this pack was just straight up worth it. Like, maybe not monetarily, but in terms of like really cool cards, you know, like that's that. I mean, like it may not be a great card, but the art on it's gorgeous. That forest is beautiful, like just beautiful. So, and you know, this little insecty boy or girl, whatever it is, like it looks really pretty in foil. So, yeah, honestly, I am happy with my purchase there. You know, I think that was, yes, it was a lot of money, but I honestly think that was worth it. It was kind of exciting to see what was going to be in there, because I genuinely had no idea what you got in one of those packs. And I mean, that is 4 rares in a pack, and 2 of them are one of them's a full art, 2 are extended, one's a foil extended. That's really good. I'm very happy with that. Oh yeah, see, like I'm not huge on collecting. Like, I mean, yes, I have a ridiculous amount of cards. Like, heck, hang on. Let me turn this for a moment. That is just cards I've pulled out to build a deck with. And that's only a very small fraction of what I own. But I do love opening packs. Like, cracking packs is just way too much fun. And oh dear, I have completely messed up my camera now. Whoops. Ah, that's bad. That's really bad. Bob the Builder, can we fix it? Bob the Builder, no we can't. Yeep. What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm losing my mind. Oh dear. Nope, that's not good. Did that. Fix it. Nope, that's too far. Oh, hey, nearly fixed. Oops. Well, that is as close to being fixed as it's going to get at this point in time. Actually, that's not dang bad. Alright, so the very last thing to open tonight is the Expedition Box Topper. Now, this one, unfortunately, I know from past experiences, will not make an ASMR noise. Unless maybe if I'm really gentle. Come on. This would be easier if I hadn't clipped my nails. Oh, there we go. Alrighty. If I had a drum kit, I would play a drum solo as a countdown for this. Because, yeah, one of 2 things is going to happen. Either this card is going to be really, really good. Hang on. Or it's going to be really, really bad. So flipping in 3, 2, 1. Ooh, hello. That's good. That's really good. You can absolutely never ever go wrong with a fetch land. I mean, that's $40 US right there. So, yeah, I am absolutely not going to complain about that. I am going to sleeve it immediately. But yeah, I am. Damn, and I got that free. You are so rude. Yeah, what's that needle spires? Like a whole $6? Yeah. Damn. Okay, I am really, really happy about that. That is awesome. Well, it was all of you except for Girl Dick Energy who gave me the luck for that card, because Girl Dick Energy wanted me to get a Needle Spires, which is just rude. uh, Damn, that's pretty. That is really pretty. And how can you... you can never go wrong with a free... I mean, look, even if it had been bloody Needle Spires, it's still a free expedition. One that I didn't pay for. So... yeah, I am very, very happy with that. That's fantastic. So, well, ladies, gents, gamers, everyone else, it is about time that I should wrap up. This has actually been going for quite a bit longer than I expected it to. And I do thank you all very much for being here. I have enjoyed chatting with you. It has been a lot of fun. We've opened some packs. We've pulled some good cards. We've had a couple of laughs at my expense. Rave, you finally made it to a stream. This is awesome. Do any of you have any suggestions as to someone I should raid? Because looking at my Twitch list, it does not look like anyone is online. Oh, no, wait, actually, my friend Vivi, she is a lovely, lovely, lovely woman. One of the sweetest women you'll ever meet. She is a crafter. She sews needlepoint, and a very unique style of needlepoint. It is medieval mixed with what would you say, Aiden? Geeky pop culture? Like, think pop culture things done in a medieval style. And it's really good. She's lovely. Yes, Monty Python, the Holy Grail style pop culture. So, yeah, she lives in France. Born in America, lives in France. She's just lovely. So, thank you very much for being here, Rave. Quinn, Aiden, Hennas, Chris, thank you all very much for being here. I have enjoyed your company immensely. We will definitely do this again very soon. And if you would, please do stick around for the raid. Because Vivi is Vivi is absolutely worth it. She is a beautiful, wonderful person, and let's see. So yes, thank you again, everyone. This has been a lot of fun, and I appreciate you all. Have a fantastic day, night. Ask her about her pommel. Okay, I will do this. Did that work?